Hi, I'm Lynn Vieira, and I'm excited to tell you all about Shrubs. If you have not tried Shrubs or been exposed to them, you are in for a treat. My staff will tell you that I've recently become obsessed with them, and I apologize for that, but they are so delicious and there's so many varieties of what you could do that I've had a lot of fun with them. So basically, Shrubs are a combination of fruit, sugar, and acid, and the acid is typically a vinegar. There are two versions that you can do. One is a no-cook version, and that's usually with a fruit that breaks down very easily and that's super ripe, like a peach or these blackberries here. And then the ones you might want to cook are ones that take a bit more to break down, like these cherries and also these champagne grapes. So the origin of Shrubs was that in colonial times, when the fruit would start going bad, it was actually a way to preserve the fruit and make it last longer. And today it's making a resurgence with, classic cocktails, and people are trying to make the drinks more interesting. And it's also a way to eliminate using lime or lemon, which is kind of your classic acid. The vinegar, you sort of get that spice in the back of your throat and you get that fruitiness. And you have to use very little of them. So making these, a little goes a long way, and it also lasts it can last up to 2 years in your refrigerator. So there's so much that you can do, and I'm excited to show you the very many different ways that you could use it. So now I'm going to show you how to make a no-cook shrub using the most fresh, delicious, practically overripe peaches. For our no-cook shrubs, we're going to use some really ripe peaches. In fact, overripe is even better because you're going to want them to break down and macerate and get all those juices in there. So what I have here to start are 2 super ripe, delicious, juicy peaches. So I'm going to add those to the bowl. And then I'm going to add 2 cups of sugar as well. And then I really like the flavor of almond with peaches, so I have 2 teaspoons of almond extract. Then all you're going to do is just mix this together, try to melt the sugar a little bit. I know it seems like a lot of sugar, but it's very concentrated Shrubs, so don't worry about that. You're not going to get a super, super sweet beverage at the end. And I'll show you, because after this, we're going to make a delicious, refreshing peach soda. So I have all the sugars kind of melted down a little bit. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for 3 hours. But you can put it in the refrigerator for 3 days if you want, depending on sort of the depth of flavor that you want. But I sort of am an impatient person, so I want to be able to drink this as quickly as possible. So into the fridge we go. Okay, all our peaches have broken down and they are ready to go. So we're just going to put them through a strainer. So just push it through with the back of a spoon. It'll take a few minutes, but don't worry, it'll be all worth it. So what I like to do, some people say it's equal ratio of the fruit to the sugar to the vinegar, but I actually like to first strain this out and then see how much liquid is left, and then have the vinegar be a third of whatever this is, so there's not too much vinegar in your final product. So now we'll see how much we have. Two cups, nice. So I don't have to do much math there, I'm just going to add a cup. And this is cider vinegar. You can use any vinegar you like. You can try out and experiment. Just going to mix this up. And then you're just going to chill this in the refrigerator. You can chill it for days, for hours, whatever you like. But we're just going to do this until it's cold, and then we're going to make a delicious, light peach shrub soda. All right, so we're ready to make our peach shrub soda. So you're going to put a few tablespoons. Again, it's very concentrated, so you can make it as sweet or as not sweet as you like. I put some nice ice in there, so it'll be super cold. And then just going to pour over some seltzer. Garnish with a nice slice of fresh peach. And there you have it, peach shrub soda.